Hi, I'm Shane and welcome to a review of After Love, the debut feature film by writer-director Aleem Khan. Beautifully simple and just simply beautiful. The film follows a character, Mary Hussan, played amazingly by Joanna Scanlon. And the film opens with the death of her husband, and more specifically with her realising that her husband has had another partner in France. And then we go on and we follow Mary on her journey to France to uncover her husband's secrets. And getting there, she meets Genevieve, played by Natalie Richards. And she just comes to her door and ends up getting mistaken to be Genevieve's cleaner. And when brought face to face with her counterpart, she finds herself unable to speak, and completely overwhelmed, she goes along with Genevieve and gets welcomed into her home. And Genevieve, with her son that she's had with Mary's husband, Solomon is his name, they're moving home. And Genevieve wanted a cleaner to help moving home, and now Mary is that cleaner who's going to be there for a number of days helping them move. And this dynamic of Mary knowing that Genevieve is her husband's partner, but Genevieve not having any idea who Mary is, just creates this really fascinating dynamic between the two, and of Mary trying to come to terms with not only her husband's lies, but also the fact that he has a child with Genevieve. I think that's one of the strongest points of this film, is that character dynamic between Solomon, the son, and Mary. She kind of unsuspectingly adopts this maternal role for Solomon. She feels this connection to him because she sees her husband in him, and then Solomon oddly sees his dad in Mary, because Mary is a converted Muslim and she converted to marry Solomon's dad. However, Genevieve hasn't converted, and Genevieve isn't married to his dad, and she hasn't embraced the culture the way that Mary has. And there's this one brilliant scene where the house is completely empty and Genevieve has gone out for the day and it's just Mary and Solomon in the home, and Mary cooks a traditional dish for Solomon, and Solomon is never cooked food like this because Genevieve just doesn't indulge herself in the culture. And there's just this really beautiful dynamic between them that's complicated by the fact that Solomon doesn't have a clue who Mary is, but Mary knows that this is the son of her late husband, and it's just further complicated by having Genevieve there. And it's this complexity of the three characters with this cloud of omnipresent grief that hangs over Mary just really gives this film a unique presence, and it's just so evocative. And Aleem Khan does so much with so little in this film. There is little to no dialogue. It's all done through visuals and it's all done through performance. As I said before, Joanna Scanlon is spectacular, and so is Natalie Richard. They both hand in very nuanced, very subtle performances, and they really just tell the story through expressions. And Aleem Khan does such a deft job at putting this film together, and in weaving all of these different character relationships, in the end just brings them together in an incredibly heartwarming and heartbreaking way. And I think to do that with so little and with such subtlety, like Aleem Khan was writing this script for 6 years and it shows. He has definitely proven himself to be a director worth watching and worth paying attention to, and I think this is one of the favourite films that I have watched recently, and I say that wholeheartedly. And I really think that you should watch this film, and if you get the chance, watch it at the Dublin International Film Festival. The tickets should still be available, and the festival will have started by the time that this video is up, and I really, really can't implore you enough to go watch this film and to support Aleem on his journey. This film is just spectacular. So, until the next review, thank you.